I'm Ellen from Ochre and Okra, and today is my birthday. And today I thought we'd just do a tour of our caravan Clementine. So you guys have seen this area, so we've just brought the seats over. This is the path you saw us working on. Slowly getting there. Started filling up the raised veggie bed with some of our compost. Started doing our culture base of the water tank. Still got our compost going on over here. So, actually talk about the caravan. So this is Clementine, named after a good friend of mine from when I used to work in Brewarrina. And because she's yellow and it's fruit, we thought it was very fitting. She's 1973, I think, Viscount Supreme. And before I had Chichi, I actually lived in here for a little while. So the idea was to set her up in our permaculture plot as a accommodation. So for any workers, woofers, interns who might want to stay, or as a bit of a farm stay Airbnb. But with lockdown, I've actually been setting her up as a bit of our site office. So let's go on in. Hi! So we've got kitchen. Oh, who's that? Hi! So as well as the site office, we have using the bed and accommodation as a bit of a day bed for Chi-Chi to have her naps and have her play. Say hi! So this is the bed area. That's actually a decent size double bed. It's a bit short. You can walk around it to make the bed. It's a bit difficult to go down that side. Hi. And you got these beautiful windows all the way around. And I actually found, I stayed here this summer, that it was 48 degrees on Boxing Day. And I was actually staying in here at the time, and I found that if you get the cross ventilation by opening all these beautiful windows and the skylight or hatch, whatever you want to call that, it really is quite cool in here. And I just had that little fan. That's all I ever had in here for that really hot summer. And it was absolutely lovely at night to have the breeze coming through, be able to see the stars. What you doing? Were you having a sleeping, Clementine? Yeah? You having a play here while my mum was working? There we go. So I don't have electricity or water hooked up at the moment because, again, with that, the windows, this time in spring, it's actually lovely without. So we've got our bookshelf. We've got everything I could want for while I'm working on my designs or my workshops. And also got the children's books. So Our Street, which is the children's book version of Retro Suburbia. And my friend Brenna, this is her book, Be Detectives. So she co-wrote and illustrated that. It's really lovely to see, you know, my teachers and my friends more and more are putting out books. So I've got Milkwood, which is from my teachers, and we've got those two, which are illustrated by Brenna, obviously David Holmgren, and Hannah Maloney, who was one of my other teachers. Just wrote A Good Life. That's just come out. Got some more books over here because you can never have enough permaculture books. So I've been working at my little desk here. So I either have that set up as an office like I've got it now, or Hi. So I've either got that set up as an office as I've got it now, or I also have all my art supplies here. So these I use these for my watercolors. So water in one of these, and then I use the tops for the paint itself. And I've got all my art supplies hidden away, art and office supplies. This actually has really good storage, so it's got storage up there, not massive, but quite deep. Put some more books and things in there. This shelf, which has not fallen down yet, which I'm really impressed with how heavy some of those books are. These cupboards, which are quite good full length, you know, other than an evening gown, I've never had trouble hanging things up in there. You've got a little jewellery cabinet back there that I've put books in the way for the moment. Another full length cupboard, that's our lead for when we do hook up to the mains. I'm looking at doing a solar setup for her hopefully soon. So in terms of storage, we've also got storage under the benches here. So you lift these up and they've got these little trapdoors so you can get into that space. And there's also underneath the mattress more storage down there. So that's the full size of the bed pretty much under there. Yeah. And then you've also got these little drawers in the bedside table. Not too shabby. Yeah. Do you like coming and having a nap in Clementine? What about having a play? Yeah. So here's the kitchen. So we've got gas fridge. I believe the original. Again, not running at the moment, but does run. Got a nice kitchen set up. In terms of these things, the microwave's really convenient. Toaster I don't use too much, and the kettle I would like to swap to having a stovetop kettle so that we're using the gas rather than the electricity for that. That'll help us out with our electricity use when we're going solar. Lots more cupboards, original cooker with the enamel top. I love these little buttons there, obviously, to stop all the doors banging open when you actually do drive around. These I found at an op shop and I just love them. They're Bessemer, and they looked of a vintage similar to the Caravan itself, and I thought it was the perfect caravanning picnic set. So storage just goes on and on and on, as does the baby. Ah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, so I've been setting her up as accommodation, Airbnb sort of thing, and or as I said, at the moment my little office working out of here is really pleasant. It means that I can put Chi-Chi down for a nap when I'm working just out in the paddock, and I can hear her very well. Yes, I can. And I can come sit in here and have a cuppa and do some work. I think it's working really well for us. As it gets hotter, we'll probably have to, unfortunately, hook in and have some electricity just to have that fan going, but it's really not much usage at all. The lights, all of the lights work and things like that, but not being in here at night, we'd have less electricity usage. And as I said, if I get that whistling kettle and hook up the gas, that'll mean I can make a cuppa in here without having electricity at all. So hopefully soon, when lockdown's over, we'll have some people coming to stay and experience Clem for themselves. All right, Titi, you ready to say bye-bye? Bye-bye. Yeah. So this is the permaculture design for the caravan site directly around Clementine here. So you can see this original curve path that I talked about. So I've moved that over across the rocks here. So it's now taking up this space, leaving this square for this eating area. We're going to have some kind of herbs up here, possibly spiral, possibly not. This is this table that I'm sitting at the moment. I want to build a bench over the top of the tow bar there, probably with a back, so that we'll add extra seating, or it can be the barbecue bench over the top there, because that's already got the LPG for the caravan anyway. And the idea is just over here as we come to the door, we're going to do this raised deck out of pallets. So these are down the bottom there. We're going to have some steps that come, so we're going to cut directly down here onto a deck and then continue our sandstone steps down, and the raised water tank is going to be the focal point right in front of the caravan. And then coming over here, you can see we've got these concrete blocks that end off here. So I'm going to extend that pallet deck out another about 3 meters out here, and we're going to end up with our compost toilet in this corner, and we're going to attach an outdoor shower and bath, and then we're going to have a fire pit area that comes in line with this part of the deck. Then we're going to have a fruiting hedge for a bit of privacy, and the compost bin will end up over there, so it's sort of more to the side of the caravan. All of that's going to have water collection, so off the top of the composting loo in the back corner there, it's going to have water collection into a rain barrel, and that will be able to be used, and it'll have a hot water solar shower system, like a black bag system, just like the ones used for camping, on the roof. So that'll come down to, I've got a beautiful old clawfoot bath that's been sitting in paddock for a while, so that'll get some treatment to bring it up nicely, and that'll be a lovely outside bath on the deck with hot water. And I'm also going to join some pipe to the fire pit, you can see in the bottom corner there, the bottom right hand corner, so that when you light a fire, you can warm up the water for the bath that way as well. So that's where we're trying to get to with this site here with Clementine. So hopefully we'll get to show you guys some more progress on that soon.